Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, all the ships at sea. We are here for another Friday night. I know it has been a hot moment since I've been on. I skipped last week, and I just wanted to take a little bit of time off, especially during the holidays here. And I'm back. So we're going to talk about what the housing market is looking like right now. I'm going to do a larger video probably later in the week here, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper into the how 2021 came about and what is possibly going to happen in 2022 based on all of the predictions that are out there. So, hope you guys enjoy this. Let's go ahead because Mickey's little hand is on the 5 and the big hand is on the 12. So, let's go ahead and do what I always do here. Let's start going over the numbers because I always like to show my work. So, last 7 days, 549 new listings came on the market. As you probably know, it is going down and down. About a month ago, close to 1,000 would come on the market during the 7 day period. We're down to 549. Uh, Still with the price increases and decreases. Don't have to go too deep into that. What we do want to talk about is what is out there in the market right now. So, as I take a quick look, let's just see what the cheapest thing that is available that came on the market within the last week. It is a condo. See what she looks like here. Okay. Actually, for that price, it doesn't look that bad. That is something you can work with. So let's get into the particulars. It is a one bedroom, one bath, 671 square feet. Let's see. Nothing too special about it. Let's go back and let's start going for see how many pages I have to go in to find an actual. Whoops, there was one. Actually, hold on. I'm going to show my work here because you don't think I'm doing something behind your back. So let's go into the search and do the search. No, that's not going to really work because I'm trying to show what showed up in the last week. So let's go and try to find the cheapest single family and hope it's here in, there we go, Avenue M. Let's see where Avenue M is. And that is nowhere near Las Vegas. Okay, let's keep on going. Come on. Big money, big money. Let's find out where the cheapest house is this week. 220,000. Let's see if it's in Las Vegas. Yay, we're in Las Vegas. $220,000 that came on the market this week. The cheapest house, I'm sorry, the least expensive house, $220,000. Let's take a look at what she looks like. Okay, kind of cute. My wife would say it's cute. Looks like it's near the strip. Okay. I mean, in this day and age, that is something. Let's go ahead and I'm going to look at the particulars. Well, let me see here. I can actually look at them here. Boom. Two bedroom, one bath house, 1,031 square feet. I actually did not find that to be not too unpleasant. That was a very nice house. I would definitely buy that for a dollar. 220, a lot in this day and age. Let's see, we got another one here. Let's see if she is in Vegas. Looks like she is. Actually, not too far. Okay, let's take a look here. So we're now looking at another one story, 1,200 square feet, three bedroom, two bath. See, it's near the strip there. So I do not find this to be that bad for that price, believe it or not. When you're seeing what this market's looking like now, you know, okay, another 220. Okay. So let's get on down to, let's look at the broader market. So I'm going to actually go do searches now for you. We're going to look at the broader market, see what that's looking like. So I'm going to look at starting with single family homes, and we're just going to be looking at all of them. And go ahead and limit this down to the Las Vegas area. Make sure we get Southern Highlands there. Boom. So, according to this, 2,452 are available. Let's go here. And so the cheapest house right now is a 1,209 square foot, three bedroom, one bath house built in 1959. Let's see what the pictures look like. Okay. Handyman special. Okay. That is the cheapest house in Las Vegas. And let's see how long it's been on the market. 25 days. So we don't have people picking this one up real quick. Oh, thank you, Demetrius. So now what we're going to do is going to take this search, and we are easier to do it right here. Let's look at our condos. Let's see here. So the cheapest condo in Las Vegas, I want to make sure, is a zero bed. So it's a studio with one bath, built in 1977, 416 square feet. Um, let me do a calculation here. I'm going to pull this off to the side. So it's just a little bit larger than my master bedroom, not including the closets and the bath. Let's see what we get here. Okay. And the location. So it's right off University. So if you got a college kid going to UNLV, there's your investment property. Now let's go ahead and do townhomes. Least expensive townhome is 115, a one bedroom, one bath, 736 square foot place. Okay. And let's see where she's located. There we are. That's out of town. Matter of fact, that looks interesting. Hold on, let me see. Nah, thought it may have been someplace I had sold earlier this year in that same area. Just looks like it. Okay, now let's get into the stuff I know you really want to see. I think a lot of people want to see. So the median price is now about $420,000 for a home. So let's look about 419 to 421. Right now, there are 35 available. That's the median price. But remember, that was the median price last month. It'll probably be higher this month. So I'm probably lowballing it right now. Let's see what we got out there. See if we can find that 420. Okay. We got a two bedroom, a 2-story, 3 bedroom, 3 bath, 2 car garage built in 2005, 2,045 square feet. Median price. Let's see what we get. Okay. That, hmm, I don't think that's real granite there. That's an interesting stove. Looks like they took the white part of another stove and put it on the black one of that one. But looks like you're getting a refrigerator with it. Looks like it comes with washer and dryer. I'd have to check. You actually have a yard here. That's okay, cool. Let's try to find another 420. 419990. I don't know what they're trying to pull on that one. So yeah, I'm gonna do this one here. So Vulcan Street, 1925 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 car garage. Take a look at her. Oh, now that's sweet. I like that. I like that. That's a winner there. Some tells me this one won't last long. It's probably gonna be sold quick and for more than that. Okay. I'm actually impressed. Based on what I'm seeing in the market, that is nice because that's a 1 story. And if I never covered this with you guys before, 1 story homes sell for significantly more uh, per square foot than a 2 story home because 2 factors. One, it's cheaper to build up than to build out. And the other factor has to do with desirability. More people want 2 story homes. So that's what drives that because it's just what it is. In the good old days, everyone wanted a up and down house. That was when everybody had a 1 story house. Now everybody wants to be able to age in place, so they want 1 story, not two. So that drives it. Remember, the more people want, the more that price goes up. If there's anybody out there who has some kind of a question related to the market, go ahead and ask it. If not, I'm going to go on because I want to make this one a little bit short today. So I want to go into this one. And this is a thought question here more. Uh, some real estate websites put crime data on them. And Redfin, I'm sure you all know who Redfin is. They are advocating that all realtors or real estate sites remove crime data, saying that it's discriminatory. Big question people ask me, and I'm sure they ask a lot of realtors is this neighborhood safe? And then we go, well, you can look at the data and you determine if it's safe. But if you take the data away, how do they know? So, Realtor.com has piled in on this too, and they've gone like, you know what, we're going to take it off because it's discriminatory. It could lead to redlining. Those who don't know, redlining is a process where they literally took a red pen and marked off neighborhoods that banks would not lend to. And those are usually minority neighborhoods. Um, I think that people should have access to any piece of data they want because you should be able to live wherever you want. And I do mean live wherever you want. So that means if you're a minority, you're supposed to be able to live wherever you want. And you're saying, like, hey, I'm coming up and I want to do something for my family. Then don't you have a right to do that, to live wherever you want? So everyone should have access to all information. That's just this man's opinion. Now, this one's from the funny. Uh, any of you guys heard of NFTs, non fungible transactions or whatever? This new thing. It's all with Ethereum and not just Bitcoin, Dogecoin, all this crap. Uh, maybe I should be buying into it because I got people buying into it, and they getting rich, and I'm not. I don't understand it. How I'm buying a virtual piece of land. Uh huh. It sounds like horse pucky to me. Now we're gonna go into it a little bit deeper. Everyone's wondering, why are houses getting so dang expensive? I mean, it's the largest house increases ever. We are at the highest level ever of housing prices. On top of that, come on now, just prices are out there. They're just ridiculous. How did we get here? So I was just going through some data, and the guy put out some that article there had some really good information. First of all, this started back in 2009 when we had the Great Recession. Builders started pulling back, of course, because people weren't buying homes. So why would you be building a home, right? So we kind of came out of the Great Recession, leading to 2010, they stopped building, or at least did not build enough. They built about half as many homes as they built prior to the Great Recession. So where's this led us to? Well, we're now short, as of like last week, 5.24 million homes. And be honest, it's gotten worse because at the beginning of 2019, we were down 3.84 million homes. So it's getting worse. And they're just not keeping pace with population growth. And one of the reasons is 12.3 million new households were formed. Yet during that time, only 7 million houses were built. Kind of a no brainer there. 7 million houses built for 12 million new families. You kind of end up with a shortage. That's what's causing a lot of this. So I'm going to talk about the California market a little bit because I was looking at something with a California agent. And the reason I do that is because California not only affects California, it affects Nevada, it affects Arizona. Right now, it's affecting Texas, Atlanta, Georgia. So it's affecting the rest of the country. So right now, in California, like LA, the average price, or no, I'm sorry, the median average is higher. The median price of a home as of last week was $765,000. And he even said, good luck with that. You're not going to find a median priced home. So he gave an example of his area. He was trying to put in a bid on a house. It was $1.35 million. The house was 1,100 square feet. $1.35 million, 1,100 square feet. They put in a bid for 1.42 million, $1.425 million. There were 9 offers on that house. That first, I mean, it was like quick. They didn't get it. Not only that, the high bid was over 1.5 million. Now the buyer backed out the next day, and then they put it back on the market and raised the price because they got 1.5 million. It ended up selling for $1.485 million. And he was just talking about something. A lot of you guys wonder, like, how these agents don't like working with buyers. It seems like they're trying to push you off and stuff. It's just the market, because he was like, in this case, there were 9 people trying to make money, only one did. That was on a $1.4 million house, $1.5 million house. Can you imagine during the summertime when houses have 20 and 30 offers on them? Yeah. He also was talking about California 1031 exchanges. 1031s is where, let's say you have an investment property and you sell it. Well, you don't want to pay the taxes on that. So what you can do is you can actually buy other property. So a lot of times investors who are long-term investors will sell a property because it's no longer working for them. And let's say diversify into a different type of property or more properties, let's say smaller properties or something. Right now, 70.3% of all dollars for 1031 exchanges in the state of California are going out of the state of California. That is kind of still driving a lot of these price increases in certain areas because, I mean, 7.65 million median, that's $320,000 more than a house, let's say here in Las Vegas. Well, to them, our houses are cheap. To us, they're raising the price like crazy. Next one, another thing that is driving the housing prices has to do with foreigners. United States is one of the few countries, supposedly, where the government cannot just come in and take stuff from you without due cause. Even though you can be stopped at the side of the road and they say you got $2,000 in your car, and the cops are going to say that's um, that you're a drug dealer automatically and take your money. They'll let you go, but you're a drug dealer now. Okay. Uh, but anyway, it's the United States, UK, Japan. It's like 10 countries where the government cannot just come in and take stuff from you. And right now, the bond is in most countries are paying very little or nothing. In some cases, like in Japan, they're negative. So people are starting to pump their money someplace where they can see growth and the government can't take the money. Think about the Chinese trying to pump money in here, what they've done to Canada. The Chinese have torn Canada apart as far as prices. That's why they're so bad up there right now. And that's starting to happen because they're seeing that this is a great market because they can get up appreciation and a safe government. So they're buying all of these houses to become rentals. That is driving up the price. Uh, uh, so that's what we're really leading to right now. Let's see some of the other stuff he talked about. I'm just looking over here. So interest rates. I don't know if you've seen what the Fed has said. Fed has said they're going to raise interest rates a total of 3 times next year. Now, the interest rates that the Fed are going to raise, believe it or not, do not affect uh, mortgage rates. But what will affect it is when they raise the interest rates, it's going to affect the stock market. And then stocks are going to go, people are investing in stocks, going to look for a safe haven. And they're going to go into the 10-year bonds. And mortgage rates are pinned to the 10-year bond. So right now, uh, all the analysts are pulling stuff out of their butts, and they're saying that interest rates go up to 4.25% by this time next year, which adds a significant amount of money to your loan. Hey, you know what? I love showing my work. Let me go in here, go to a mortgage calculator, see what it does to you. Let's share this out. Boop. So let's say you bought that $420,000 house, and we're going to use a nominal 3% down. And we're going to go between what you can get about now. Unfortunately, my lender didn't send me any information this week that I needed. So I'm going to keep everything static right here. And let's calculate. So your payment on that median priced home, if you put 3% down, you can do 3% on a conventional loan. You're just going to have to pay PMI. And the number I have for PMI is actually low. But hey, we're just doing an example here. So keep this in your mind, $2,226. Now raise that to 4.25%. See what it does to us. 2457. So if my math in public is about right, that is $230 more you would have to pay for this median price home. So that's kind of the cost of waiting just in interest. And of course, if we have just 10% of appreciation, this is going to go to about 465. So the cost of waiting, if all the predictions are correct, wow. So about $470 more you would have to pay per month. So that is the cost of waiting. And that actually covers the next one that I wanted to cover. And I don't see any questions here. Does anybody have any questions before I let you guys go? Just want to make sure. Well, I'm not seeing anything. So I'm going to let you go for the week. Uh, we'll hit Christmas before the next time I do anything with you. And I do say Merry Christmas instead of Happy Holidays. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Enjoy your time. Housing market's still hot, believe it or not. Normally, I should be enjoying this week off with my family. I already got appointments to show houses next week, and let's see what happens because every house I've been putting offers in on over the last week has had multiple offers. So enjoy yourselves. I'll see you around the corner next week.